Hello guys, you're welcome to King Reality TV, where we bring to you latest happenings across the globe. In this video you're about to watch, Professor UDENTA slammed LAI MUHAMAD, spokespersons of APC and the federal government, on treasonable and insurrection comments made against Mr. Peter Obi and DATI. Please help us share, like, comment and subscribe to this YouTube channel. God bless you.
I'm joined now in the studio by the noted election and post-election socio-political analyst, Professor UDENTA, who's also the founding national secretary of the Alliance for Democracy. How alive would you say Nigerian politics is right now? I mean, you've got the world waiting to hear from the judiciary and hoping that the judges will deliver justice. We've got the country on tenterhooks amid accusations of treason and religious and ethnic incitement, threats of arrest, etc. Is this a momentous political moment for Nigeria?
If an election is organized in a fraudulent manner and result declared not in concert with the expectations of the people, there is a wide gulf between constitutional order and practice. This is what happened with the Arab Spring. Virtually all the countries of the Arab Spring had constitutions, had parliament. They make laws. But when there is a gulf between the laws you make and the way the laws are implemented, and that gulf becomes wide by the day, people could decide to seek self-help. We wish that this democratic process does not end up at the level of self-help. For now, the key gladiators have been measured and restrained, those who feel hurt and injured by the result INEC declared after the 25th February presidential election. Atiku Abubakar of PDP is well restrained. He's gone to court. His deputy, Governor Kowa, is well restrained. He's gone to court. Peter Obi is well restrained. With that, Ahmed, well restrained. In spite of that, is very tough words. That's why they're seeking the judicial process for adjudication. So for anybody, either in government or out of government, to talk about fascism or fascistic behavior or insurrectional behavior or treasonable behavior is sorely unbecoming and completely irresponsible at this stage. The country is hurting and people are hurting. What it needs is an assurance from the powers that be, the government of the day, that justice will be secured. That's why the courts are there. What they need from INEC is to pick itself up from the tattered dignity, of its broken life, and they begin to think about what could have happened if we had done things in a different form. When you cast aspersions on people, you do not know the consequences of those aspersions you cast on them. I speak with a sense of responsibility. In 2011, LAI MUHAMAD is part of APC. 2011, our dear president, and I respect the institution of the presidency, and I respect the person of the president, they didn't behave properly. The dogs and baboons were caught up in blood. Hundreds of core members, youth corpus, young, vibrant boys and girls serving this country were cut down in the prime of their life. Thousands of houses were razed across the north because they felt injured by the result of that 2011 election. And millions poured out in the street. Atiku hasn't done so, and neither has Obi done so. So for a government functionary like LAI MUHAMAD to speak about treason in faraway America is irresponsible. And for a revived relation, the Nobel laureate, we all respect him as a sage, as Kongi, to descend into the fray, having lost his moral compass in this particular circumstance, is equally very shocking for people like us who hold him in high esteem. So as we await the adjudicatory processes unleashed by the judiciary from the tribunal to the Supreme Court, the debate must be robust. The engagement must be keen. Look at Paris. That's the doyen of European civilization. For months caught up in only cycles of violence and petitions and protests and marches. That's the beauty of democracy. You can't shut down conversation. You can't tell Atiku not to litigate or not to ask his supporters to protest peacefully.
Absolutely. The Labour Party, though, suggests that all these apparent threats are aimed at trying to focus attention away from the strength of their legal challenge against the president-elect. I wonder what your assessment is of how strong a case they've got and also that the PDP have.
I'm not a lawyer. Let me deposit that right up front. But I'm a thinking being. That's a sense of having been in school and having read well to the degree that no human being can bamboozle me with thoughts and opinions. So I know my way around the system. Atiku Abubakar's case, I have the document. Peter Obi's case, I have the document. but are carefully put out documents by well-selected legal minds. The two things that stand out on both documents from the PDP and the Labour Party is the depth of the data harnessed, the degree of the technical details devoted in mounting a robust legal challenge, and the mounting of evidence that we cumulatively, I believe, persuade the justices at the end of the day that the right thing must be done. What is the moral dimension of this catastrophe that befell the country in the form of this last presidential election? The moral contours of the nation is under threat, and Labour captured it well with the case of the president-elect in faraway America on drug-related matters. That has further been mainstreamed in the judicial conversation, no longer as a tangential or peripheral element to be dismissed outrightly by media guys or strategic communications of that formation. But now the judges will litigate at the lower level, and the Supreme Court justices will litigate this matter. The foundations of the moral order, together with the powerful, data-driven position which the PDP article together constructed, may well drive this into a conclusion beyond what I can speculate now. But that is strong enough. And for me, if the Bola Tinubu wing and the government of the day supporting it understand the robustness of this challenge, they should better focus their energy on it. If they try to throw, shade at people in terms of banning very strong works from the DSS about people trying to form interim government, issue of treason, issue of insurrection, unpack these three elements. Interim government is an arrangement only the government of the day can arrange. The government of Muhammad Buhari, in concert with the military, have the capacity to arrange an interim government scenario or infrastructure. Nobody in the street can do it. With your brooms, or your cornmeals, or your banner, or your t-shirts, or flyers, you decide on interim government. It's only the government that can. And treason is a potent word they don't wave around. If somebody is accused of treason, you must pick the person up and begin to interrogate to find out the conspirators, co-conspirators of that treasonable something. That people walk around free because they're Democrats who have persuaded themselves that they have to go through the judicial apparatus to seek for redress, and yet as a minister you're banning West treason and insurrection. That is meaningless.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to this YouTube channel.